Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of wine and an old dirt road, and you're ready to go if you want to. Hey, thanks everybody for joining us today. Live Music Nation podcast, festival edition, pumpkin patch edition. Today we're with Bryce Beggs. He's with Beggs Family Farm. They have a great operation going on there. Bryce, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Bryce, give us a little background on you. Where'd you grow up? Talk a little bit about your family and your career.
Okay. I grew up right next to the farm, right down the road. So that's in Southeast Missouri. I've lived here basically my whole life. I went away for a few years to college. I just came back about 3 years ago and have started kind of taking over as a management role in the family business. So now I head HR and most things technology. My family, my mother and father, they started the farm back in, I believe it was the year 2000, was the first year open to the public, mostly to school kids. And since then, we've done it every single year. Most years, we've always had like corn maze, the pick your own pumpkin patch. It's really grown. So in that first year, I think they had a few farm animals, a small red barn, and a pumpkin patch. And now it's grown to 50 plus attractions. And yeah, it's just become, a pretty decent sized festival here every October.
Yeah. Okay. Let's start at the beginning. People get to the farm. They always want to know what they're going to see. So let's talk about the things they're going to see and experience while they're there.
Oh, it's hard to narrow it down. You're going to see a lot of smiling, happy people, of course, all having fun. They're going to be playing on all the attractions. We have jumping pillows, obstacle courses, of course, the corn maze, pick your own pumpkin patch. We got farm animals. They're going to see all the yummy food, apple cannons.
Let's go back. Yeah. Let's not skip over food.
Yeah.
Foods are huge for people. They're going to be there for a while. What are they going to eat? What are they going to drink? What can they take home with them?
All right. So, well, we are a family farm. So, of course, we have everything the kids love. We got the chicken tenders, we got the burgers, we got the pizza, all the staples. Then we delve a little bit into, some more adult focused meals. So we got, barbecue, pork steaks, things of that nature. Some smoked things. We have kettle corn, which is a favorite, some homemade kettle corn and homemade fudge that my mom makes all of. So those are kind of our specialty desserts. We're dipping into some more adult alcoholic beverages. So some wine flights and some specialty drinks like that.
You seem to have really hit on all age demographics as it goes through there. What sparked that for you? Did you just feel the instant need for it, or what?
We really want to be accommodating to everyone and anyone who wants to come to the farm. We get a lot of messages like, oh, hey, can grandma and grandpa come? Oh, hey, will be fun for, my 3-year-old. We really want something for all ages. So we really try to focus, from as soon as they start walking till, they're not walking anymore, and we have people come in wheelchairs. So we really try to get something for everything, even the teenagers, things that dads love. We got some ball games that they love playing with their kids. We have all kinds of stuff. Even for the little babies, they love to play with the animals and, pet the animals.
Okay. All right. Now, let's go back to some of these activities that you've got going on. I guess walk us in the front gates and then just take us all the way through the park.
Okay. Well, excitingly this year, we're actually expanding. So the front gates are moving. So it's a little different. So it's going to be hard to do this. As you walk in, you can see most of the farm. There's a big central silver barn that kind of obscures a little bit that the farm's kind of grown up around. That was pretty close to where the original red barn is. Now the farm is kind of encompassed all around it.
Right.
But yeah, right to your left, you're going to see the farm train, which is a tractor pulled little kind of barrel train that kids and adults and parents can all ride together in. We're going to have a big corn bin. We had 3 big, large grain bins, and this year we're converting one of them into an attraction that'll be like a corn box inside of a real grain bin that's been being used for however long. We got our pig races. That this year my brother's gonna step up and take the mantle. He's gonna run the pig show. We've got
awesome.
Several of our concessions. We got a big jumping pillow, racetrack for some pedal cars, big monster slide, some photo ops. This is only, I think I've gotten to about, maybe a quarter of the farm so far.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to see right when you walk in.
That is fantastic. That is fantastic. How many employees and volunteers through the season do you guys have?
hard to tell. It fluctuates, especially on the days. At our busiest, somewhere between 60 and 70 probably employees. That's what we feel comfortable with that amount.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy. That's just a huge farm, a huge operation. As you go through there. All right. For you, talk about the commitment that it is to the family and the importance for your family and the community.
Yeah. I think for my family specifically, I think my parents and all of us, really, even the kids, are really proud that everyone is still involved in the farm. So me and my brother, we work full time on the farm. And then my sister, she went off and got her master's, and she's working in a nearby town, but she still comes back and helps every October, every season. She has her own concessions. So even her, who's, pursuing her own career, still comes back. And I think that's really important that we are this family farm and we all have worked here. I mean, they tell me stories. I don't even remember. I was like 4 or 5 years old working a cash register some 20 years ago. So, but yeah, so to our family, it's really nice and it's special to have this thing that like we're all really proud of. And we get to give it to the community. And I think that's really kind of the love of it for all of us is the people who have supported us all these years, the people that come back every single year and we make happy, and we just get to invite them back every year. And we've had people that, we talk to them, we ask them, how long they've been coming and stuff. And people tell me 10, 15 years, it's really become a family tradition for them as well. And that's what's so special is that our family tradition, which is this fall festival, is kind of this community family tradition. And we are just super thankful that the community is so supportive.
What's your favorite part of the farm? If you were going to just go and enjoy yourself, what would you find yourself doing?
Oh man. Well, that's a tough one. If I was younger, I'd definitely say the Apple Blasters or maybe the obstacle course. The obstacle course is a fan favorite for sure. It's this it has 9 different kind of main parts to it, and then they're all connected, and it's like this ninja obstacle course where the kids get to run between everything, and they get to it's like a big jungle gym almost of these unique different elements to it. Probably now that I'm an adult, this year we're doing live music, and I'm really excited about it, and we're doing a lot of our specialty drinks for the first time. So I'd probably grab some friends, grab a few drinks, and sit around and listen to the live music. So that's probably the vibe for me now in my 20s.
Okay, perfect. So couple of fun questions here. Music related, since you just brought it up, I was going to ask them anyway. It's my own personal interest, my own personal survey. Best concert you've ever been to, Bryce? Who would you say?
It was definitely, I'm trying to remember the year. I'm not going to get the year. I was probably in high school. Foreigner and Styx did a concert together. They did a tour together. I can't remember what it was called. The Summer of Rock, maybe. It was by far the best concert I've ever been to. Styx was an absolute pleasure to see in person. They were amazing performers.
All right. Dead or alive, you could bring one musical act to the farm. Who would you bring?
Well, I just talked up Styx so much. I feel like it'd have to be Styx, right?
Perfect. Yeah.
If I could bring them to the farm, that would be the best concert now.
Absolutely. Very cool. Bryce, how do people find out more about Beggs Family Farm?
We're on all social medias, Facebook, Instagram, or beggsfamilyfarm.com. It'll get you any information you need to know, dates, times, location. You can contact us. I'll be the one responding to the email. So that's the best.
Okay. No, that's great. Bryce, thanks for being on with us today. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You bet. Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle